So, what I'm about to do is show the process to this, what I be doing. Most people don't know, like, my, I guess, what you want to call it, your chain, your vocal chain, your process. So, we're going to get into that right quick. So, basically, first of all, most of the time, I'm using a bus. So, I'm going from a bus to all my other tracks. So, basically, add this new track. We're going to use stereo, and we're going to use an auxiliary input. Bingo. Once we do that, we can come in here and we can start assigning everything. So first and foremost, we come right here to this track right here. I know this SB thing probably ain't way. Let me see. Come on, little SB. You come right there. There we go. Anyway, so we'll come right here. What I like to do first is grab me a channel strip. Channel strip. This is going to set the basis for, like the vocal of who you're recording. So basically, if it's a male or a female, I like to go here first. I like how it is already. Your bass vocal, your mid, like your. This is where most of your tone, your voice sits. Then you got your clarity, which is like your, that. And then you got your highs and your clarity, like to take out some of the mud. But then you gotta cut frequencies also. So when you bring them down below this threshold of 0, the negative, you're cutting the frequencies out. So from right here to this shelf that's created right here, there's nothing in here. Nothing is being really like, you can't really hear nothing because this shelf is cutting off. So everything is active after this. So what is this? Probably about 70, like 70 hertz, from 70 hertz to from 70. So 0 to 70 is basically nothing. So yeah. So in that sense, we moving on. We moving down, yeah. But yeah, so we doing that. So it's like that. Add that channel strip click. And then we're gonna come here and get our compressor. Most of the stuff I do use is stock. Like, I don't really do the waves and all that. Like, when you think about it, this was created to process audio, process vocals, like, and mix vocals, like, so go with the old school, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, it's got compressors, limiters, everything. Most of the stuff is like third party companies. It's like, oh, we make this, and you can use it and it probably does something else with it. But when you think about the words you're saying, reverb, EQ, saturation, compression, most of that stuff is on what you're using. Like, it's like, people have preferences. I get it. So what we're gonna do is start at like what? Right here, your gain. I turn this up for like what? 10. The attack ratio is really cool already, so I like how the attack hits. Then we're gonna go here and we're gonna get our EQ. We're gonna do the same thing to the EQ. Same concept of the vocal narration. It's gonna already be a male vocal. Just leave that there. Now, most of this stuff, like I said, is just stock Pro Tools. So we're gonna come here and get your reverb. Now we're gonna do the reverb. So we add our reverb, bam, small room. We wanna do about, I take it about 1.2 and then take it down to about 10 or 11. Now increase it as you wish, like, to make what kind of effect you want, more, more, I guess the higher you would go, the more it would sound like ambient, like, you know what I'm saying? So whatever you trying to create. So whatever your ear needs, whatever the taste you need for what you're trying to do. So give me a de-esser for the come on. Get them out of there. We're gonna use a male de-esser right there. So already got his preset. We can change the range. You go down it's less. You go up it's more. So I put it on 5.2. It's on 5. I like to put it on 5.2. Boom. There we go. We're gonna come right here. And we're gonna insert some more. Bam. There we go. Alright. Then we'll come here and we'll get our noise patch. So our expander gate. And what I like to do with the expander gate is I like to do the vocal expander. Basically, before this line, anything that's before this, it'll get cut. So sometimes if you do it too much, it'll cut the delays, it'll cut breaths. But you just want to get it to where only the vocals is really there. So I noticed like anywhere from negative 22.2 or 22.1 or something like that. That's when you have like, the resonance of it. So yeah. There we go. Those notes. Okay. That's about it. And then I just go from there. And then once what I will do is singly I will add everything like a EQ to EQ this by itself. This vocal by itself. I add its own EQ that won't have nothing to do with this. So basically I'm gonna connect these. So we need a bus 1, 2, and then all these tracks under here need to be bus to bus 1, 2. Like so. So therefore whatever input is coming in there, it'll be bus to bus 1, 2, which is this. So now if I was to play this, this should be playing out of here. Let's just solo them to see. See how it's, so see how it's out of there too? So basically it's in both of them. So yeah, so therefore you have what you need. So we're gonna try to just get this down a little bit. We can see. Let me see. So with that said, we're gonna just go to my YouTube real quick and share this link and get it cracking. There we go. Copy. And there we go. So we all on it. You know what I'm saying? Alright. So I'm sent that. Okay, so yeah. Now we can go ahead and keep going. So these is muted. So for this one, like I said, I would just come here and create my own EQ for this. Just real quick. I already know I'm gonna cut the mud out of it. See, like that. But what I'm gonna do is I solo it, solo this one, and then when I play it, I can hear everything. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this low middle one, low middle frequency, and we're gonna sweep across. You hear that? That's where it's at. It's right there. See? Cut all that out. Cut that frequency. You see how it gets clear, how the clarity comes? See? And then what we want to do is take the high up to about 1.8 and 7. Now we're going to compare it. Let's see. See, that's clear. We can get it even more clear than that. So, see what I'm saying? That's how you get it clear. That's how we want to get it clear. But then at the same time, I think I could go again though. I think I could let me see. There we go. So we're doing it just like that. Okay. Now we can take these. Like I said, it's easy. Take these and we can add them to each thing. So I can tell these is doubles and these are ad libs. So there we go. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take this. We're gonna move this up real quick. And we're gonna add it to the bus so you can hear. We're gonna hear the difference of it. Let me see. Let's go up one, and then let's go up another one. All right. So we're gonna solo this one. You hear that? You hear that? Yeah. So with these, it's gonna be different. Let me see. Oh wait, I forgot I muted it. Okay, so this is turn. Let me do this. Oops, let me bust these. And then after I bust these, now we're gonna see. Alright, so see right there, I like to go down all the way out to frequencies. Just so your ear can hear something different. Yeah. There we go. So basically we about to mix it. Yeah. Anyway, just showing y'all the chain of the vocals. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You feel me? I do have one thing I do add. It's called Blindfold EQ. You can download it for free. Go check that out. That's the end of what I add on there. You can tweak it or whatever. It makes it pop, you know. But other than that, that's basically the magic.